And when you take on a new project with new challenges.
Hey, this is Brett from Montavilla Sewing Centers, and I'm here with Carol.
Yes.
Carol is with Baby Lock, and she's going to talk to us today about the brand new Baby Lock Applaud.
Okay.
Yeah, so Carol, tell me about this machine. What is it that we really love about this machine?
Well, if you're a garment maker,
Yes.
this is the machine you've been asking about for the last 10 years. You want to do your active leisure wear and you want the look that Lululemon does. This is a top cover stitch.
Oh,
So here is example of one side of the cover stitch. So if you would take your threads on the machine and put regular threads in these wipers, you're going to get this look top and bottom, which is what you get in the higher end athletic wear that they do at the factory.
now you had me until you said wipers. I think
Okay.
of windshield wipers. What is a wiper?
It's kind of like that.
It's kind of like that. Tell me what a wiper is.
All right. Well, and I can even tell you what the factory does. At Lululemon, they have a claw thing that goes out to the side called a spreader that goes across.
Okay,
This is better.
it's better than Lululemon.
Yes.
All right.
We have a wiper system where the threads are directly in front of the needle and the wipers are closed so the thread can't come out.
Oh, so the thread. Oh, wow! Because I've used some of those machines, and that happens.
Yeah.
Can you show us this work? Can you show us how this works?
Oh, sure.
Okay, so grab a piece of
see.
fabric.
Piece
Well,
of
here's some
fabric.
nice little stretchy
nice
fabric.
nice little fabric.
Right.
Now, these are set up for the decorative,
Okay.
creative part of it because it's not just a top cover stitch. It's a lot more.
Well, that's just like Baby Lock, isn't it?
Right.
They take something that's just supposed to be for just regular sewing, and they
Right.
make it very creative, don't they?
That is, and I'll show you a lot more too. There's
Okay.
more. We're going to do, but wait,
But wait,
there's more.
there's more.
Okay. Did you want to stitch this yourself?
Oh, do you think I can do that?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, let's give it a shot. Whoa, wow! Look at those wipers. That is so cool. Wow. And the needle stops up. Isn't that interesting? The needle down and up. Wow. That is really cool. Cut it right there.
Right.
Look at this. That's kind of cool. The backside here. Oh yeah. That's your cover hem.
So that's your normal bottom cover stitch.
Yeah.
So if you use the regular threads on the top and you have the ability, of course, to shorten or lengthen the stitch,
Right.
then you're going to get a similar look to the athletic wear you see in stores.
Okay, now someone was telling me about these little plastic inserts.
Right.
What's a plastic insert and why would I need them in a cover? I've never seen that in a cover hem machine before.
Okay. Yeah.
So tell me about them.
So this is they're called microfeet.
Microfiche.
Okay. And this little piece pops right out.
There you go.
And then you would take one of these other feet and just clip it back on.
Okay, so what are the different microfeet and what do they do?
So for people who want to do more creative stitching with the threads, maybe they want to do something on the outside of a plain jacket and jazz it up, or a purse or something like that, you would add ribbon or yarn
okay.
to fill it up, and it would fill the spaces in these stitches.
So it looks like a solid piece underneath here.
Right, with another color.
That's kind of cool.
So there, in this kit, there are 6. The other thing is, this is the only machine where you can stitch in a circle. Because of that spreader, the thread will pop out if you try to do anything other than straight stitching. So you can stitch in the circle.
So we have a circle, we're able to do circling stitching because we're not using a spreader, we're using
Wipers.
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 Gotta remember wipers.
Wipers.
Okay.
And then so you've got
Double.
a top cover stitch,
Yes.
which gives you cover stitch top and bottom for people who want that on activewear, or maybe even for children's clothing because they want it to be extra sturdy. You've got creative wear, the creative stitches that you can do on garments or bags or whatever you want. But why couldn't you also do this for people who quilt? Why couldn't you also take something like this and put it in the sashing around a quilt square?
You tell me.
Or with this, maybe you could echo quilt around something you have in the middle of your quilt square and have it something completely different from everybody else, completely new and
So
different.
cool. So what's this thing, stitch in the ditch foot? Now, I think of that as a quilting foot. I don't think about that as a cover hem foot.
It is a quilting foot. So you have the stitch in the ditch, of course, with the right, left, center. So what you can do is take your chain stitch. This is decorative thread with one wiper.
With one wiper.
One wiper. So again,
Can you use decorative thread with 2 wipers?
that's what we have here now.
Okay.
That's what this is.
But you have to use 2 needles for that.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct. And then, but you can use one and you get a line like this.
Another thing I kind of like about these machines that they started doing is this needle up, needle down.
They're very excited about this. The first one with that on there. So here's hoping they add that to future models.
Yes. And then the speed control here is
Right.
nice, right?
That's the same.
Auto tension. Now, auto tension I take is for these needle ones, right?
Right.
Because the other ones is
Right.
your automatic thread.
The other ones, the other overlock have a little knob here where you can do little tweaks.
So
if you
basically,
need
you
it.
don't have to. You just got to thread it up and go.
That exactly,
And
just
this-
like the other.
And this has needle threaders, right?
Correct. And she has an example here where you can use yarn, and here's a home deck product. You could take a napkin or a table runner and use one wiper and use this yarn through the bypass. So it also still comes with the standard shank and foot, just like on the Euphoria or the Triumph for the standard cover stitch. And because it does, you can still have access to all those snap-on feet with the standard cover stitch and chain stitch, and you also have access to all those attachments because of the access here.
Yeah, that's
There's
great.
a lot. I told you.
Perfect. There was more. Thank you, Carol, so
Okay.
much. It's great for you to take this
Thank
time
you.
with us. Come in to our tech party September 11th through 14th at each of our 4 stores. Go to montavillasewing.com to sign up. I look forward to seeing you there.
All right. Congratulations.
Thank you.